Yeah, it's such a great question. I feel like we've become so worried about compliance that we've forgotten that the more joy we feel delivering the curriculum, the more joy our young people
Mm,
experience on the other side of that
so
classroom. And so
correct.
maybe the first thing that I would say is like build lessons you want to teach.
Love that.
Because if you can get pumped about it, like your young people, it's contagious, like not in a COVID way, but like in a really positive way. Like it builds this conduit of energy that cultivates relationships and connection. And that's the
Love that.
foundation that's most important is, what kind of relationships are you fostering in your classrooms? And then how do you then create lessons that you want to teach that then unlock these capabilities in young people? So that's the first thing. Build lessons that you want to teach. Build lessons that you're pumped about as you're walking to the classroom. You're like, gosh, I cannot wait to get stuck into this. Like, build that lesson.
Mm,
There's no Akara police. Nobody's standing at your door, like checking off a checklist, build lessons that you want to teach.
yeah.
The second thing that I would say is like our research around this, and we could go down like a dark rabbit hole around capability development. And, you
So
know,
much in there. Yeah.
yeah, we could go hard there and we'll be here for another hour and I won't even realize. But some of our research around capability development is that we can get like a 5 to 8% uplift across a target capability by spending only 10 to 15 minutes a week on that target
Wow.
capability. So I'm not
Wow.
talking about derailing your curriculum. I'm talking about looking at the capability profile of your young people, identifying a gap, and then instead of doing like a hook activity or a exit ticket activity that might be related to something else, just connect that hook activity to a capability and provide a practice opportunity for that
Love that.
capability once a week. It's got to be realistic. And as I said, 5 to 8% uplift over a 10-week
Wow.
intervention with just 10 to 15 minutes a week. So I think that's probably it's doable. You don't have to choose between content and capabilities. We like to use the language of a capability rich curriculum. So
Mm,
it's not like a state of origin battle between like content and capabilities. It's not a state of origin battle between the science of learning and inquiry and project-based learning. Like none of this is like one side against another. This is
yeah.
pedagogy for purpose. And it's like the interwoven connectedness of like teaching capabilities through the content of the curriculum.
Love that. Nick, we have to do another episode just on capabilities. I think
Let's
that
do
would
it.
be,
Let's nerd out.
there's so much in there.